Hey guys, Trompy here, and today I'm doing another 2019 season of the Owl Power Rankings. And as you can see, the Toronto Defiant. Now, before you flame me, I know a lot of people have this team in, like, decent positioning, like, pretty solid, like, team here. But I just don't see it clicking. So, like, we got Neko here suspended for 2 games for just a lot of things. It's just 2 games. I think it's just 2 games. I'll check. But Neko's suspended, and he's like a main part of this roster. And without him, I'm not sure if this is gonna be good. Like Rocky and Aid, I know nothing about them. I think they're just average contenders players. Average Chinese contender, not Chinese, Korean contenders players that got pulled up. Same with Yakpun and Ivy and Stellar. Like, I haven't heard of any of these guys, and like, Neko was suspended. Oh, it was 3 games. So Neko is suspended for 3 games. And that's just like, he's a big part of this roster. And like, Envy, he was really good when he was on the Valiant. But, like, I just don't know. Like, he was, like, bad enough to get kicked. I don't know if it was, like, with mental health, like, he just was toxic. I don't know. But if they're bringing that onto the team, and Asher, like, he's another one of this, on this team that, just those 3 that I know about, and, like, Asher is just, like, he's, in my opinion, he's average. He's an average DPS player. And that's not saying that he's, like, he's an average DPS player in the high ranks, like, the big leagues. Like, he's definitely a very good Overwatch League player, or an Overwatch player. Now, I know this team is all Korean, but I just don't see it clicking here. So, if we look at their roster, or their schedule, Neko will not be playing, so I think Rocky will be playing. I'm pretty sure Aid's the main defense. I'm not sure, like, I've heard a lot about Rocky being, I've heard about him, but I just, like, don't know. I don't have them. So, I have Neko's going to be suspended against Houston. It's huge. Against Atlanta and versus Valiant. That's really not good. And, like, again, Ivy and Stellar, I don't think either of them is going to be able to compete with all these godly DPS players. And, like, Yakpung, I don't think he's going to compete with all these main tanks. Like, I think I had them winning 5 games. I had them 5-28 in mine. When I looked through the schedule and just guessed their records. They also play the New York Excelsior, Boston, Chengdu, Shock, or Spark, not Shock. Like, those are some, like, easy games. Like, winnable games. Some of those. And, like, with Neko being gone, and like I said in the Chengdu video, I think Stage 1 is huge for these expansion teams. It's where you make or lose all your confidence, and I just think this team is going to be casualty to it. I know they got this huge mansion, but, like, once you get on stage, like, being on stage is a completely different thing. this 8-man roster, like, I don't think that it's gonna be able to hold strong. When your star players are like Neko and MB and Asher, like Neko's pretty good. MB was only on the team for like 2 stages, but he was pretty good when he was on Valorant. And Asher, he was their Tracer player, the Gladiator Tracer player. And like, he was really good with Fisher on the Gladiators, like a Korean shot call. But I just don't know. I could see this team going anywhere from where I have them 19 through, like, at their high, I think this could go 14 maybe. That is the highest I'm gonna be able to put these guys. Like, a lot of people do have them at like 14 or 13 even, and like, I just don't see it, and I think they're gonna have a rough time. But honestly, like, stage 1, they have some pretty winnable games. Like I said, you got Boston or Chengdu. You got 2 pretty winnable games. Houston's pretty winnable too. Spark winnable. New York, that's not gonna go well for them. Atlanta, Valiant. I feel like they're both higher ranked teams. They're like better teams than this guys. But maybe Envy will show them. I don't know. I just, with Neko suspended for those 3 games, I feel like it'll like bite into this roster, and like, I just don't see this team doing very good. Like, I'm sorry, Big Toronto, like, believers, but I'm not one of you. That's really all I have to say about these guys. Nothing special, but like, do I think they're better than Chengdu? Yes. Do I think they can win. I just think they won't win a lot of games. Again, I have them winning 5. I have them going 5-23. Not very good. And I almost forgot to mention it. Like, people are about to get really mad at me. I forgot to mention, I think their head coach is Bishop, who created the London Spitfire. And like, but the London Spitfire is just a so much more talented roster. Like, it's just gonna be hard for these guys. And Bishop must have done something to get dropped. Like, he must not have been good enough for the London Spitfire. Like, I don't see this team doing so hot. I'm trying to think of other things to say about these guys. Like, I'm looking at the screen right now, and this is their roster. I can check to see if they have anybody else. Like, that's really what else I can do here. Okay, the app says that it is an 8-man roster. And those are the 8 guys. Like, I just really don't see these guys doing so hot. That's really all I can say. So that's going to be the last time that we talk about these guys until, like, for a while. So guys, that's going to be it for me. Hope you like my speech on this Toronto Defiant roster. I just don't feel like it's gonna do anything. Comment down below where you have these guys. And I guess that's gonna be it. Bye.